Dear Russian citizens, dear veterans, comrades, soldiers and sailors, sergeants and non-commissioned officers, warrant officers and warrants, comrades, officers, generals and admirals, soldier, commander, frontline soldier, hero of special military opera, congratulations. Victory Day, our most important, truly folk-sacred festival. We honor our great-grandfather's father and grandfather. They defended their homeland and crushed Nazism. The people of Europe were liberated and reached the peak of military and labor courage. Today we see it as true, and they try to distort World War II. It interferes with those who are accustomed to basing their essentially colonial policies on hypocrisy and lies. They demolished monuments to true anti-Nazi fighters and placed Nazi traitors and accomplices on the pedestal. They erased the memory of the heroism and nobility of the liberator soldiers, to the great sacrifice they made in the name of life. Retrogression mocks history and seeks to justify the current followers of the Nazis, which is part of the common policy of the Western elite to incite all new regional conflicts, ethnic and religious hostilities. With regard to the containment of the sovereign, independent center of world development, we reject the claim of exclusivity by any country or alliance. We know what this ambition is. Russia will do everything possible to prevent global conflict, but at the same time, we will not allow anyone to threaten us. Our strategic forces are always on alert. In the West, we want to forget the lessons of World War II, but we remember that the fate of mankind was decided in the grand battles near Moscow and Leningrad, Rzhev, Stalingrad, Kursk and Kharkiv, Minsk, Smolensk and Kiev. Bloody battles from Murmansk to the Caucasus and Crimea. In the first 3 years of the Great Patriotic War, the Soviet Union, all the republics of the former Soviet Union fought almost one-on-one with the Nazis. Almost all of Europe is working on the Wehrmacht's military power. At the same time, I would like to emphasize that Russia has never underestimated the importance of the two fronts and the assistance of its allies. We respect the courage of all the soldiers of the anti-Hitler coalition, the participants in the anti-underground guerrillas, and the courage of the Chinese people to fight for independence and resist the aggression of militaristic Japan. We will always remember. We will never forget our common struggle and our inspiring traditional alliance. Dear friends, Russia is now going through a difficult milestone. The fate of the motherland and its future depend on each of us. Today, Victory Day, we are more aware of this point, and we have always regarded the brave, noble, and wise people of the victors as cherishing friendship and enduring hardships. Always be confident. Their country. Love the motherland sincerely and selflessly. We celebrate Victory Day under the conditions of special military operations. All its participants, those on the front line of combat contact, are our heroes. We bow to your perseverance and dedication to your dedication throughout Russia. Our veterans believe you and worry about you. And the spiritual participation in your destiny and feats has inextricably linked a generation of heroes of the motherland. Today we bow our heads in front of everyone's bright memory whose life was taken away by the Great Patriotic War. In front of the memory of the sons and daughters, fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, husbands, wives, brothers and sisters, family, friends.
We bow to the veterans of the Great Patriotic War who have left us. In memory of the civilians who died in the barbaric shelling and terrorist attacks of the neo-Nazis. In front of our comrades who died in the just battle for Russia against the neo-Nazis.
Объявляется минута молчания.
Спасибо.
Дорогие наши
Veterans, comrades, friends,
товарищи, друзья,
May 9th is always very emotional,
очень эмоциональный,
a piercing day. Every family honors its heroes, looking at photos, dear, beloved faces.
в дорогие любимые лица,
Their relatives remember their stories of how they fought.
о том, как они воевали, как
How did they work?
День Победы.
Victory Day unites all generations.
Все поколения. Мы
We move forward on the basis of our century-old tradition.
вековые традиции. И уверен,
Are you sure we're together?
вместе
Ensuring a free and secure future for Russia,
безопасное будущее России,
our one people.
единого народа.
To the feeble armed forces,
Вооруженным силам за Россию, за победу! Ура!